own things. I just hope I'm inspiration, cause that's what we all need. Give them more. Sometimes you just need some good words. Give them more. Knowledge keep increasing since birth. Give them more. I guess being real got its perk. Give them more. And when you think you can't get any worse, give them more. If you got something heavy on your mind, give them more. When you feel like you about to fall behind, give them more. Even if you doing just fine, give them more. Young guy, this is your time. Give them more.
It's your favorite host doing the most, and you know a little boast. It's Mo Williams. This is Give 'em Mo podcast. But wait, I got two dope special guests with me. To the right, we got Ray, and we also have his wife Shannon. I'm gonna let them tell a little bit about themselves before we jump into this episode. They are the owners of Roots Clothing. So we'll go ahead and give y'all an introduction.
Hey, what's good, y'all? My name is Raekwon Houston. This is our brand Roots. We're from Charlotte, North Carolina.
So Charlotte, trying to make it big and spread our message. Just trying to help everybody elevate their mindset with our clothing brand.
Okay, so y'all trying to elevate the mindset. So what is Roots and how did Roots come about?
Okay, Roots is a clothing line that basically, the meaning of Roots is basically setting the foundation for whatever helps you elevate and become successful in your own way. It could be spiritually, mentally, physically, whatever it is, the foundation that just helps you elevate.
Yeah, like if you think about like a tree can't grow unless it can't grow strong and like survive unless the roots are strong. That's the main foundation. So once you have that right, then you can flourish into anything.
So let me get you right. Roots is about establishing foundation to go further in life.
Yes, sir.
So let me ask you, what made y'all come up with this together?
Honestly, it was him.
So it was him.
Yeah.
So
we had a name before.
Okay.
Because we always wanted to do this. We always talked about it even before we got married. And then it just didn't feel right. The name was just problems.
The name was Negus, and
it has good meaning, but we can't reach a whole bunch of people with it.
Couldn't reach the crowd that we really wanted to reach.
Negus, for those who don't know, it's actually mean king, it mean royalty. I know it sounds like the word nigga or negro, but negus is more of a spiritual high level word, which is actually where the derogatory word is derived from.
Yeah.
So I can definitely understand why you wouldn't use that word, because the interpretation may come out wrong.
Yeah. So we still wanted to stick with something that was around, like
Right.
it could be related to that black culture and stuff, but just a little more perceived better.
All right, so this is all about you guys. So we're here for the inspiration. How long did it take you to go from ideal to y'all just launched a week ago?
Yeah, we just launched a week ago.
So you just launched a week ago. How long did it, what was the process? What was the ups and downs? Really contact with the followers, let them know what led y'all to get to this point today.
Okay, I got you. So we came up with this idea probably 2019. And we went through our research and figured out a way to start our brand. We got our product. We had the product for over a year. We were just facing anxiety and honestly didn't know how people was going to respond to the brand, and that's what took us so long to drop. But once we finally dropped, everything happened.
And we
the right way.
we talked about it too. Like we didn't want to start until we knew we could go full force with it. So we didn't want to drop and then be still kind of waiting on like thinking of other designs and stuff like that. And now we have like a plan for the future with it. So we wanted to make sure everything would be set, and then we could drop and then go strong with it.
So especially in today's climate, anxiety is a very powerful thing. Like, why do you how did you overcome that initial anxiety to say, you know what, we're just gonna put it out there. If people like it, they like it. If they don't, we're gonna be okay with it regardless.
I mean, it was like one day, it was just like, yo, what are we waiting for? We got the product. The only thing we have to do is make the website and get it out there. Yeah. We had everything for you, the domain,
everything.
Literally everything. We had a product. It was just like,
we just had to believe in ourselves.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was the belief system.
So how can people reach you? What's the name of the website?
My website is officialrootsclothing.com. You can reach us at Official Roots Clothing on Instagram, and that's it right now.
So I do have a question for you. We talked about it before.
Okay.
Generally, in a lot of culture, the word roots is gravitated to a negative meaning. Did you think about that when you came up with the name? And do it really matter? Because I feel like you're giving it such a positive light that it won't even matter down the road.
No, it didn't matter to me because I already was thinking about the name Nevis. So in that aspect, that was already a negative name. So when Roots came around,
That was kind of easier to go.
yeah, it was easier, and it was like, oh, it makes sense. Like, you can't have a tree without roots. You know, nothing is going to grow without the roots that's buried. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it.
So for those out there who, you know, there's going to be listeners who want to inquire about the brand, what can Roots offer you as far as clothing, so as far as being original, that others may not be able to offer? You're brand new, but there has to be something. I see what you said. This ain't no gilded shirts.
Yeah.
We take pride in what we do.
Yeah.
So with that being said, because I pay attention, things like that, what can you guys offer that a lot of brands can't offer? And this is not no shade, but this is what puts you a step above.
Well, first, quality, and that's our main thing. Everything that we drop is going to have great quality. Second is the message. We're always going to be spreading messages in our clothing or whatever we drop. It's going to have some type of message on it that helps you elevate, like I said, mentally, spiritually, financially. However you're trying to elevate, however you're trying to grow, our clothing is going to help you do that.
Okay, so there is a message on the back of this particular shirt, and I don't remember it word for word.
I have it right here.
If you don't mind reading it,
I can read it.
and then you guys explain why you started off. Like, this is your baby, right? So this is your first shirt, and your first thing. Why that message to launch the clothing? That's what I want to do.
Okay, I'll read it. It says, the vision in your mind is greater than the vision in your eyes. The belief systems that your mind is rooted in are some of the most important deciding factors in choosing the direction that your life will go. Change your mind, change your life. So, was it the second one to that question? Why we chose this message?
Why you chose that one? Because I know you guys got messages. I can tell how deep you thought that you did. Why that one for your first shirt?
Because people got to understand, once you change your mind, everything else around you is changing. You know, everything else around you will change. People don't understand. You can't move your right hand without your mind telling you to.
Yeah, I heard somebody say that, like, everything that you see, like, we're in Camp Northland right now, everything that you see was once an idea. Like, if you're standing in a city, somebody had to think of putting up a whole skyscraper and building it. It just starts with each little step first to elevate, and then it turns into a whole big, you know,
everything.
Whole big something great.
Yeah.
You know, in a holistic sense, we would say everything was once the thought of God.
Exactly.
Because He created the individual to make it. So with that being said, I'll let you guys have the floor for these final messages, which is, I more or less want, like I said, just connect with the followers. I know you say you wanted to keep the ball rolling, so I'll let you two guys have the end of this, which is, like I said, it's inspiration. So, like, it's inspirational for me to be able to be like, hey, I want to sit down with you, and for you to take the opportunity to do it. That's what I do it for. I haven't recorded an episode in 50 days.
That's been a minute. I be peeping sometimes.
Hey, as long as you tune in, I'm okay with it. So I haven't recorded an episode in 50 days, so this is big to me. We're getting the rust off. But I really just want y'all to speak to those people who are going to reach out about Roots, who's going to acquire, who's going to buy. Like, let them get to know you, provide some inspiration, because that's you two are definitely inspirations. So I definitely appreciate you giving me the opportunity.
No problem, man. Thank you for giving us this opportunity.
Yeah,
you know,
we're platform to talk about our message and our brand.
Yeah, you know, at Give 'Em More podcast, it's just about giving more.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm giving you me. I'm raw and uncut, so I like to deal with raw and uncut people that's okay with giving themselves. So give the viewers a little bit of yourselves, and you know it's hot out here. We getting big, so I'll let you go.
Melanin going. I like to tell a story that happened to me when I was a freshman in high school. I And this story is basically telling you guys never give up on your dreams. Let anybody tell you that you can't do something. But basically, I used to thrift shop back in high school, so I ended up buying an orange Hawaiian shirt. You know, nobody in the school ever wore a Hawaiian shirt. You know, I'm just
back in 2010.
yeah, it's like 2011, 2012. Nobody ever wore a Hawaiian shirt ever. I go to school with the shirt on. I had on the Hawaiian shirt, some green brownish cargos, and some Scottie Pimpins, some white and orange Scottie Pimpins. I went inside school, and there was just a particular group that was making fun of me, and the group was the people that I called my friends. You know, they made fun of me the whole day about what I had on, and you know, I got to the point where I wanted to actually cry. That's how embarrassed I was. But long story short, you know, I went home that day. You know, I brushed it off, went to school the next day. The next following week, I see 5-6 people with a Hawaiian shirt on, and I'm like, wow. I think I became a trendsetter. And yeah, just that. Make sure you guys just continue to follow your dreams. Never let nobody tell you that you can't do anything.
Didn't you take off the shirt?
I took off the shirt and everything. Yeah, I took off the shirt. I had on a white tee, and I rocked that for the rest of the school day. But yeah, never let nobody tell you that you can't do anything.
And I think that what he said kind of stems to like our message on our shirt. The vision in your mind is greater than the vision in your eyes.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter like what you see, the circumstances that might be around you. If you believe that you can do it, then you just gotta go after it, and you believe in it, and people are gonna follow after it. So that's like even why we actually took the leap with the clothing brand after so long. We like looked at our own vision. We're like, we're really letting people stop. Well, not people, but like our perception of how people are going to look at us stop us.
Yeah.
Like we have a vision, we had to go after that. We couldn't let anything else like stop us. So.
All right, so in layman's term, you planted the seed.
I planted the seed in
high school.
Yep, and it grew. I always had the aspiration and the dream of, you know, being some type of fashion designer.
Better to do it for yourself.
Than myself, yeah.
I never wanted to, but it's like once I got into it.
It's like you don't want to stop.
Yeah.
It's like,
and just because he was into it and I see his passion with it, it made me want to do it even more. So we just like collab now, and we're just like such a tight team with it. Like we have everything going right.
That's most important because you have the foundation.
Yeah.
You got somebody that when you're down, when things not going your way, the other person pick you up and keep going.
I call her the yin to my yin.
As above, so below. So with that being said, this is Give 'Em More Podcast. Got anything left I want to say?
Well, we appreciate you for having us on here.
Yeah, thanks.
I appreciate y'all. So with that being said, I don't know when this episode will drop. But with that being said, it's your boy Mo Williams.